Today, we are going to crack the code on one of the biggest challenges for pretty much any English learner. Understanding and, actually using the fast, natural English you hear in movies and on TV.
You know that feeling, right? You've studied all the grammar, you know the vocabulary, but then the characters start talking and it's like a totally different language. It's so frustrating. But hey, today, we're going to solve that together.
Because that's really what it is. It's this collection of phrases and idioms that native speakers use without even thinking about it, but they almost never show up in textbooks. And today, we're going to unlock that language one phrase at a time. So let's get started.
Okay, first up, let's talk about feelings. I mean, movie characters are always going through these dramatic ups and downs, and they have some really colorful ways of talking about it. This is how you get way beyond just happy or sad.
Here's a total classic. If a character says they're down in the dumps, it means they are feeling really, really low. It creates this fantastic visual in your head, right? Of being in some gloomy, miserable place. And it just gives the feeling so much more weight than just saying, I'm sad.
And there are levels to sadness. If something feels off, you're kind of uneasy, but you might not even know why. To feel so empty, well, that's a deep, profound kind of sadness. And of course, my heart is broken is for that ultimate feeling of loss and heartbreak.
Just think about the imagery here for a second. Being on pins and needles, it perfectly captures that physical, almost tingly feeling of suspense. You're waiting for some big reveal or the results of something important, and you just can't relax.
And for those moments of just pure frustration, oh yeah, you've got some powerful options. If you're totally overwhelmed with information, my brain is fried. If something is just incredibly annoying, it drives me up the wall. These are the kinds of phrases you yell when you're stuck in traffic.
Okay, so we've covered our inner world. Now let's talk about the outer world. Navigating social situations, from meeting someone new to just saying thank you. These are those little phrases that make all our interactions go so much smoother.
Okay, imagine you're at a party. You see a familiar face, but you just can't quite place them. This is the absolute perfect, polite way to start a conversation. It's so much smoother than just walking up and saying, "Do I know you?" So let's say the conversation is going well. What's next? This is a classic, maybe a little formal, but super clear way to ask someone on a date. It's direct, it's confident, and you will hear it in romantic comedies all the time. All right, now let's jump to the end of the event. Doesn't matter if it's a date or a dinner party. As you're leaving, you say this to the host. It is the standard, absolutely essential phrase for showing you're a grateful guest.
So what if someone does something incredibly kind for you? Maybe they gave you a really thoughtful gift or a heartfelt compliment. Replying with "I'm touched" shows that their gesture genuinely, emotionally affected you. It's just a beautiful, simple response.
And here, you can see how certain phrases are just tailor-made for specific situations. Like, in a store, saying "I'm just browsing" is the universal code for "I don't need help right now, thanks." And if you're late, a sincere "sorry to keep you waiting" is exactly what the other person needs to hear.
But life isn't all parties and shopping, is it? Movies are full of conflict, struggle, and perseverance. This next set of phrases is for handling all the tough stuff, what we call going through thick and thin.
Look at the contrast here. It's amazing. On one side, you have the language of pure loyalty. "I've got your back" is a serious promise of support. But on the other, you have the language of confrontation. "This is the last straw." That means your patience has completely, totally run out. These are high-stakes, dramatic phrases.
Oh, here's a powerful one. To bite the bullet. It means you're finally doing something you've been dreading, but you know it has to be done. What's really happening here is a shift in your mindset. It's all about accepting a tough reality and just deciding to face it head on.
Let's break that down for a sec. First, you have to acknowledge the tough situation. You can't ignore it. Second, you make a conscious choice to go through with it. And third, you just do it, often quickly, just to get it over with. It's like a three-step process of courage and resolution.
And when those challenges just keep on coming, these are the phrases that keep you and others going. It's not over till it's over. Builds suspense and hope. "This too shall pass" is that calm, wise reminder that difficult times don't last forever. These are truly words of resilience.
All right, it's time for our final section. Think of this as a lightning round of essential, super colorful idioms that you will hear everywhere. Seriously, mastering these will instantly make your English sound so much more authentic. Okay, let's run through these real quick. If something costs a pretty penny, it was really expensive. When you're exhausted and ready for bed, it's time to hit the hay. And hey, if a bartender gives you a drink on the house, congratulations, it's free.
Now, this is a powerful idiom for talking about your background. If someone says this, what they're saying is they didn't come from a rich, privileged family. They had to work hard for everything they have. It's a real statement of pride and hard work.
And here's a final little mix for you. Mark my words is a super dramatic way to say, hey, listen to my prediction, it's gonna come true. That's so dope is more modern slang for it. That's really, really cool. And if something is just amazing or unbelievable, it can totally blow your mind. So there you have it. We've gone all the way from simple social phrases you can use every single day to these powerful idioms for life's biggest challenges. This isn't just some list of words. It's a whole new toolkit for expressing yourself more fully and more naturally in English.
The only thing left to do is to start using them. So the real question is, which one are you going to try first? Are you going to tell a friend, I've got your back? Or decide tonight that it's time to hit the hay? The secret language of the movies is officially yours. Now go out and use it.